Sure. 。 everyone. Hail, adventurers and well-met. Thank you all for joining us for another lovely, lovely session of Shattered Obelisk Return to Fandalen. We are in what, session 42? Hot damn. Time does fly. Inspiration's been doled out. Everybody got what they needed. 3 points were given. And in the interim, while we are waiting for our druid, would like to give us a little recap of what's happened recently within the Sword Coast.
Kicked Ruxthid's ass. Went to the little jail cell pseudo thing. Found Granny Goodbang inside. Had a fun little chat with her for a while. But there also was Magnus, the town smith, and a halfling named Tumblewick, and just some random they're not red guards, they're the red
brands?
something.
Red brands.
Sorry.
Red
brands, thank you. So we pulled them out, and then just got the loot from the other side of the room, had a good time, looked at a map. The map looked back. And the halfling guy was like still playing his little lute because Ruxthid was killing anyone who stopped and was complaining about headaches, etc., etc., which I'm sure is nothing at all. So other than that, we headed back to town, and as we headed back to town, there was like a weird ear poppy kind of when you go suddenly from one pressure to another sensation, which Granny Goodbang had described earlier as being like part of the symptoms of what went wrong kind of in her timeline. So that was disconcerting. And then what was even more disconcerting was the fact that the townsfolk are all mean to us now. Rude. Except for Gwyn. Gwyn's still cool. She came by to say hi and then asked if we'd seen Pip. We had not seen Pip, so then we went to go look for Pip. And it's like an hour outside of town, we found him near a giant hole in the ground, and then there were these pyramidal squeaky toys that attacked us. And some ghouls in the middle of the day, out in a field, which I'm sure means nothing. Absolutely. Normal ghoul behavior. Middle of the day. So we kicked their asses, or whatever pyramids have in place of asses. And then we found Pip in this hole, which actually turns out to be a house from a while ago. It hasn't been used in ages. He's using it as a secret base. And he found a journal and gave it to us with the word Marthengrim on it. Opened that up, cracked it open, and it was written by a paladin of Dumathoin around 60-ish years ago. He was going to Tal Hundereth, specifically the crypt of the Talhund, because he wanted to exorcise some spirits and things. The last page talked about like this tentacled mass that attacked him, and now his wounds were getting worse, and just, you know, the very classical nothing left on any of the pages after that. So found out some interesting information that way. And then in this house, there's also a little altar room, which had a statue of Dumathoin, and we saw a few different carvings, symbols. We had Moradin to the east, Marthengrim family to the south, Carl to the west, and Dumathoin to the north. Moradin is silver, Dumathoin is gold, Carl is platinum and onyx. And there were some loot to find in a cabinet, and that's about where we're at. We just rescued Pip, and we're about to head back to town.
Beautiful recap. And I think that, unless as the party's getting settled in, it feels like there may be like another set of eyes, or I can't tell if that's like a little goblin in the corner that somehow snuck in, or what. I don't know what's going on.
Please, just a few coins for my child.
You hear above, so goblin, you are standing over a large hole in the ground that's about 15 feet deep. You can't really see any lights inside, but you occasionally see like someone just walk past, the sun sort of shining down. Big old hole. It's basically carved out. There's like grass like growing around it, and as you look, it's reinforced sort of like dwarven architecture, and you all hear that. What else do they hear?
Coughing.
Okay.
Just that.
Begging your pardon?
A few coins for my child, please.
Sure? Sick or just like need some cash?
I'm sick, but I need the cash for my child. She needs to eat.
All right. I will hand you.
So, this conversation's happening.
And by hand, I mean,
yeah.
flip.
You're in a hole in the ground, like 15 feet below. This, I guess, pink goblin. I don't really know. They would have to describe themselves. But you're throwing coins in the air towards this person leaning over a hole.
I reach out and try to grab them, and
okay.
Something starts tumbling from the top of the pit, and I shout, "Help my child!" And a very small worn doll lands on the ground next to you. And I just run off in tears. You hear me go, and that's it. You will never see the pink goblin again.
Okay. Well, I got a dolly now.
Yeah, but do subtract 2 gold pieces from your character.
Oh, I did.
Thank you.
Is that at least a nicely made dolly?
Oh no, it's a fucking raggedy ass doll. Like this,
right.
This is like a 25-year-old doll. It's missing a button eye. It's like it definitely needed money for repairs. Like that's for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
I'll attach it to my belt for now.
Like a Batman gadget.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Oh my god, ridiculous.
You may resume your campaign.
Thank you. Maybe one day we will see the pink goblin in the future.
Perhaps.
But for now, they have... Depends, yep. We'll find out, maybe. So, with that, now with a new crudely made doll, pink goblin running off, Pip looks at you now, seeing that you have this strange doll, and looks up in the hole and looks at you all and, I thought this little secret place was supposed to be secret, and now all of you found me, and whatever that thing was, it looked like a, I don't know, Mom says she always has tummy aches, something called Pepto-Bismol. I don't really know what that is, but it ran away, and now this is supposed to be my secret house, but thank you for eating up those weird triangle things.
You ever seen those before, or is that the first time you've seen them?
This is number 2. times. Yeah, 2 times.
Okay.
I saw one. Actually, it was a bunch of ones. They're all kind of like squeaking together. And I was really far away, and I saw them like really far away from town. And then I had to come back to town because it was getting really late. And then I told Mom about it, and she told me not to go out there, but I wanted to do the opposite, and then I saw them again.
As children are wont to do. Great. All right. Very useful. Let's say we all get home before it gets too dark, like.
Okay.
Anything else we want to look at in here before we head out?
Connor had something he wanted to do, I think.
Oh, yes. You're right.
On our way back,
Sure.
when we hit the spot where their ears popped, how far away from town is that spot?
About 10 to 15 minutes away from town. Enough where you could see the town like crossing over a hill, but you kind of have to follow the path into town. So if I bring you all to the world map, I could show you here. Or rather,
We
even
have
just the
a-
city map.
we would have like some form of like closer up map than the world map,
We got the Fandalen map. I'm bringing you.
like us as characters. I'm trying to. I guess like maybe double this. Would we have something like that?
Probably.
Possibly. I mean, it's not like I feel like people would have maps and things of say like Neverwinter or whatever. It's good to have a map of Fandalen. You know what? Roll me a d20. Why not? See if you were able to find one. Or... Wow. You know what?
Wait, that's a
You tell me exactly what you have and how long you've had it.
Wait, does this count?
First of all, that's a D20.
Yeah, does that count?
That's what the rules say.
Okay.
Okay, it counts.
Everybody brace yourselves.
I'll
Don't
just
turn Pip
say,
into a potted plant.
I have a map that is, or let's say we found a map in like the lower area or something.
Sure.
That is roughly this size, but a little bit bigger, and it encompasses like where we currently are, right at the edge. I will take maybe like 10 minutes, and I will use a detect magic.
Yep.
And I am going to walk the perimeter a little bit and note down maybe like a dozen times where the perimeter is, and I will.
Okay.
If I have like a protractor or something, if someone has map tools,
Sure.
I will make a circle based on that and estimate the location of the origin of this sphere.
Interesting. Nerd. Yep. Big nerd energy. You rolled a 20, so I'm not gonna fight that. Doing a little bit of math, and do not make me figure out fucking math. I'm quite bad at math. That's not my thing. Using big math brain, protractors, and all the other fun things, you know, angles and whatnot. You discovered through your intelligence and figuring out, just looking at where the magic is sort of interlaced, checking back and forth, you're popping, it's almost kind of nauseating, but being prepared mentally for it, you're able to sort of push through it. You recognize that this barrier is pretty much like a dome. It's centered almost exactly in the middle of town, slightly askew. If you look on the map, you figured out that no, it's not exact, but pretty damn close. It seems to be coming from the town green. As if you had to like exactly pinpoint where this dome is. It's a good year, 97, yeah. And you also noticed, as we'll say this takes some time, I'm gonna roll exactly how long it took you. Wow, it took you an hour and 10 minutes to do this.
Jesus.
So you're watching, yeah, it's a lot of you walking back and forth, taking notes and all this. Luckily, I said that when you left to find Pip, it was like noon or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're talking like maybe 2 or 3, 4 at the latest. So it's still plenty of daylight. You noticed that it feels like, since you rolled so well, using your detect magic, that the barrier is growing ever so slightly. And it was a noticeable change from the hour you started until now. About half a foot.
Interesting. And you said town green on the map. Oh,
Yeah, if you
okay.
look in the map, yeah, there's literally a section called Town Green.
Okay. I think this is good. This is funny. So as I'm doing this, I'm writing down all these notes. I'm charting this out using my protractor. No. The fuck is that thing called? Not a protractor.
Compass?
Compass? Yeah, compass.
To make circles?
I right near the end, I like kind of bend down a little, and then my belt comes loose, and then subsequently my pants come loose, and then my pants fall down. Everyone, please make a perception check with advantage.
What am I percepting? Trying to spot your cock or something?
Or my-
I noticed, but pretend to not. Out of respect.
This is what people meant by the great noticing.
DC's probably pretty fucking easy, so yeah, I think that's 4 successes. For some reason, you notice that I've got a little like. Actually, we would know what this looks like because we get this all the time. I seem to have gained temporary HP somehow.
All right.
I pull it back up and fun.
I point and laugh.
Are you telling me you got bonus HP by exposing yourself to us?
That's what it sounds like.
And now you're fucking laughing about it.
Well.
It's funny as hell. Right. Anyways. Continuing on.
All right. Yeah, after exposing yourself to the party and becoming healthier for it, you finally make your way back into town. Probably most likely taking the Triborg Trail to head back south. Now, with the more information, and obviously with Pip saved, you see, waiting at the edge of town, Gwen, sitting on a stump. It's like she was taking a few notes, flipping through, and immediately drops everything, runs towards you. And then sees, just about to say something to you, Folin, and then sees her son, grabs him by the arm, gives him a little... Oh, she did come with you. I am so sorry. You know what? Finally, reaching into town, she finishes writing a few notes, looks at you all. I apologize, I forgot she came with you. And does the same thing, looks at her son and just gives him a little smack around the side of the head. No. And just grabs him. And he looks back at you, confused, and then does one of these. Excited to be on a journey. And she sort of drags him back towards Stonehill Inn. As she does, she waves at you and says, if you need some more information, I was gonna... Just meet me at the inn after I deal with this little rascal.
All right.
And with that, she returns back to the inn. Is there anything you would like to do now that you have some moments to either restock, replenish, check on folks? up to you.
Need anything? I mean, we might need potions.
We always need potions. Unfortunately, we just burn through them.
Yeah. Probably, check in maybe at the Sleeping Giant, see how Wheel of Fortune's doing. Or,
At least give them an
make
update.
sure Magnus is, back and mostly in one piece.
Yeah, I think Magnus and Sleeping Giant. This is where you go.
Mm-hmm. Also, do we know where the halfling ended up, and did he finally stop doing his little strummy thing?
Eventually, yeah. So when Magnus and the rest left, the two red brands ran as soon as they could off into the hills. But Magnus and the halfling you rescued, Tumblewick, finally went back into town. Beaten up, but following you all. That sort of happened a little bit earlier when you initially came into town because Gwen sort of sent you back out to find her son. So at this point, it's been a couple hours. Magnus, you see him sort of sitting outside of the smithy. He's kind of clutching at his side a little bit, waves at you all, kind of leans back, drinking most likely some sort of alcohol. As one of his assistants kind of goes and checks up on him. Most people that come and see him are obviously excited to see that he's okay. A few people ask where the others, but for the most part, most people are giving him space. And Tumblewick, you don't know where he went.
Do we need armor from the armor upgrades? I think I have one adamantine, but
Do we want to give him a chance to recover from his PTSD first?
that's also true.
I guess
I'd
it
say
depends
that as
if
a player.
if he's a guy who recovers by going back to routine, or a guy who needs a break from routine to recover.
It's a good question. Let me see. You notice he kind of waves at you. Thank you all again. And now, the town's not been really asking for much. There's a few back orders of, seems like some horseshoes, a few simple tools. Hell, I had this whole kit that finished out, and now that, Barthen's still missing. Why don't you have it? I don't want it to go to waste, and just on the off chance if ever we find him dead somewhere. Not that I want that, but just in the off chance. Here. He goes and reaches behind the counter. And you see a freshly set of tools all kind of clammed together into a wooden box. I didn't have anything nicer to put it in, but it's yours. On the house, as well as maybe some work I could do in the meantime, if it's not too strenuous. He hands you a freshly made set of Tinkerer's tools. Thank you, chat, for that one. Please, go ahead.
All right, well, if
Something.
we run into Barthen, we'll ask Mom, but if not, thank you kindly for the gift.
Well, he was hoping you find him. Well, don't tell him I gave you that.
No.
We'll just forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, is there anything I could at least start in the meantime? I need something to keep these hands busy, but nothing too strenuous, if that's all right.
What are the rules again? Oh,
Yes, so basically with this adamantine slab that you found, you're able to reinforce a set of, well, it needs to be metal, so leather armor itself won't work, but a set of studded leather. You can reinforce that to basically be +1 suit of studded leather, and since it's adamantine, it will gain the same properties, meaning that crits, you're immune to crits.
That's so nice.
Yeah. +1 studded normally would be about 300 to 400 gold, give or take. Adding the adamantine would probably add another like 500 or 600 plus, because you know, it's
Hard
quite
to work with.
hard work. But not only give you 50% off and you saved his life, he'll look at you and just say, all right, well, I could probably get that done. That's about as much as I could do while I'm recovering. How about this? You saved my life, and I still owed you from the other things. 400 gold. They'll be ready in about a week, given my my side. If that's okay with y'all.
I feel like that's a really good deal.
Does anyone who has adamantine?
I don't.
Think anyone?
One of you did.
Has what?
Kenrick. What upgrades did Kenrick get?
You got the patches.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
3 triangles.
Yeah, those were dragon scales, basically.
Yeah, so I don't think I have adamant.
You do not.
That means you
to-
immune
So
to
we
crits,
can
right?
only apply this to studded leather.
So the reason why I'm saying that, it's to keep things simple, and also for me, since I'm kind of making this up on the fly. Think of the 3 tiers of armor: light, medium, heavy. Every tier you want to adamantinize will require another slab. So if you want to make, let's say, chainmail is heavy armor technically. If you wanted it to be adamantine chainmail to make it that, it would be +1, and then also have the adamantine property. But you need 3 slabs to do so. What's medium armor? Half plate or a breastplate, for example, 2 slabs, and then the work to do it. But you've only found 1 so far.
I feel like it's worth it to wait, unless anyone has other opinions.
I'm fine with waiting, unless anybody wants the upgrade now. I don't know who.
Yeah, does anyone use
If
light
anybody
armor?
does light armor.
Yeah, there's nobody here that would, I think, use armor immediately that isn't already super happy with what they've got.
Mm-hmm. Well, if we want to hold off, I can have him smith me some new javelin tips. They've probably been through some abuse.
Sure.
All right, we'll wait then.
Okay. Well, that's fine. No worries then. You, little lady.
Hmm?
He looks at your bag of the javelins that are been through the ringer.
Oh yeah.
I get you a fresh set. I have some already pre-made. Let me see what I got.
Oh, mighty appreciated.
He has 8 freshly made,
Sick.
which I would argue that you could probably hold 10 at the most, since it's a bag of javelins.
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
a lot.
That.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'd say the ones you probably have now are pretty degraded, so you could probably just toss them.
All right. So I will take 4.
Okay. Those are on the house for all leave junk
Thank
in
you
town and
kindly.
myself. Hey, chump change. Well, if you ever find any more of those animating slabs or any other strange things, you know where to find me. I can help you out with your armor and maybe mess around a few weapons, but I usually do work on armor myself.
Mm-hmm. Also, quick question.
Yeah, what can I do?
Have the townsfolk been, like, real rude to you since you got back? Because they've been acting a little funny.
I've seen maybe 3 people. One of them maybe a little bit more gruff, but he looks at you just, no,
right.
not really.
Fair enough. We'll be back.
Good luck to whatever you do.
Mhm.
And he just kind of waves, opens the front door to his home, and then stops immediately, goes, grabs this big bottle of most likely like rum, waves at you, and just walks back in.
Yep. Fair. All right, do we want to stop at Alex's for potions and then Sleeping Giant, or Sleeping Giant, then potions and things.
We're right by the shrine.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Alex home?
Looking around, you do find that Alex is home. You see some smoke billowing out from one of the windows. Starts opening it. Pokes their head out. Looks at you all. Hey, one moment. Slams it shut. You hear a few things clatter. Books fall in the background. Sound of glass. Shit. And then they run towards the door, open it up, patting some soot and a little bit of fire on their leather apron. Welcome back. Well, there's a little explosion that had happened. Trying a few things out. What can I do for you? You all okay? Look like you've been through the ringer.
A little bit. Hoping we could stock up.
Yes. Did some more work. They run back inside, hear a few more clanging, hear some pots and pans, and then run back out with a crate. I worked on a few new potions. Let me see what we have. Yes. And they now have stock. So I think I know they've had basic and greater. If they haven't, they now at least have superior or greater stock of them. So I'm going to roll. They have a total of 8. I rolled another 8 potions of superior healing available. They have a total of 11 graders. And we'll just say 10 to keep it simple. In addition, I'm going to roll a D100 just to see if they were able to cook up anything special. No, just basic, just healing stuff for the moment.
Fair.
And it was an abortion, Jesus. Alex looks at you, Sir Dusseldorf. What? Were you saying something, or is that just under your breath for me to not notice?
I can say it out loud. Do you have an abortion potion or like a coat hanger or something?
Alex looks at you. I mean, why would you want a coat? Oh, and then they stop mid-sentence. And then they look at the rest of you, and then look at you, Sir Dusseldorf. And just to remind everybody what Sir Dusseldorf looks like, bring out your art. Look at the party, look at Sir Dusseldorf, look at you all.
Mm-hmm.
Is this some in-joke, or...?
It's a real long story, but there's a tadpole in his brain now.
You have a tadpole in your brain?
Yeah, not the frog kind either.
Do you not cook your food, or?
So, like,
I don't.
You have
I
to
don't
cook
think
pork
he
really well.
understands.
The answer's no.
I,
The answer's no. You probably don't have what I need.
Yeah. Alex shakes their head and just in confusion. Just,
psychic magic tadpole spookiness.
Yeah, it's a magical
Don't
tadpole.
think I have
cook-
anything for that.
I only eat the most incredible of food.
Mm.
And baby is on board this bitch, but baby needs to go away.
By almost
Oh my
any means
goodness.
necessary.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep wandering around asking people for abortion potions.
Great.
And only if they look really prudish, then I'm gonna also ask them if they have a...
Say it again.
If they're really prudish, I'm gonna ask them if they also have a coat hanger.
Oh my god.
But I'm gonna
Well-
save that.
If the townsfolk weren't already treating us a little funny, it's gonna increase it tenfold.
Yeah, that shocked the DM even. Yeah, so...
Sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, Alex looks at you and says, "A tadpole, your brain. My grandma must have had some books. Let me. All right. Well, I have these healing potions. Obviously, I'll make sure to keep brewing what I can, the normal amounts. But do you want me to focus on that, or I can try to get other things that might help?" So basically, at this point, you can start doing more research on tadpoles in the brain, or they can start to open up their stock to other sorts of potions, resistances, or the our new what's the fancy psionic one that I gave you? I'd have to can't remember off the top of my
Yeah,
head.
like psionic resistance or something.
Yeah,
like
psionic
that.
resistance. That gave you resistance to psychic, and I think it also gave you something else. God, my notes are all over the fucking place right now.
No, that's all good.
Yeah.
For potions,
And where are my magic items?
if we can swing it, I would love a couple superiors.
Sonic Fortitude.
Have $15,000 dues. Oh,
All right, I think
Okay.
we're good then.
God damn.
Yeah.
I should
gonna
be
get-
all set on.
You cut out the
Um,
word potions at the end there, buddy.
Well, sentence still the same.
Context clues.
Mhm.
All right. I'll definitely get the 2 superiors. So I've got 3, 3, and 3. That seems like it should be enough for now.
Okay, so you bought 2 superiors. So Alex had, it was 8 superiors, 11 graders, 10 basic, is what was the initial
Mhm.
supply.
Do we want to buy a couple extra for anybody who
Right.
comes along with us?
I think we should grab the 11 graders. And just everybody gets to just put them in your pocket, don't ask questions.
Okay.
I know you have plenty, but put them in your pocket, don't ask questions. You can hand them off to somebody else later if they need them.
How much is okay? What did we buy? In the
2 superior.
math.
Yep, 2 superiors equals 500 GP, because it's 250 per.
And then 10 graders.
10
Doing 2 for
graders
each of us.
would just be, it would be 1,500 for 10 graders, because they are 150 each.
All right. How much is the psionic fortitude?
Sign of Fortitude. I'll say that they have 2 of them, because I'll at least give you some stuff. What? I'm checking my notes here. It'd probably just be in resistance. They're slightly more because they're special. We'll say 200
Yeah.
for now. 200 apiece.
They were very useful.
Yeah, 200 per for the Psionic Fortitudes.
Best on the tanks, I think.
Okay.
How many? 2? 2?
Yep, 2 in stock.
So 1 for each of the tanks.
Perfect. Thank you.
And then all of the graders, all 11 of the graders.
Oh, okay.
And that
whatever that
was
costs.
2 each, and then someone gets 3.
Yeah, someone who's not me, because I won't hand it out.
I got
don't
plenty
need
of.
it.
I got plenty of weight that I can carry.
You
so
can always
I'll-
save some for whatever NPC is going to follow you next.
Exactly. So I'll snag that extra one.
Okay.
I got room.
Mm-hmm.
Who in town? Are we done with potions?
I think so.
Who in town
Alex Wizio.
would be good? I assume this would be, what's his name? For selling a dwarven hammer and shield.
So that's the thing, is that would normally be Linnea Grey One, but she is currently missing.
Oh, shit. How about a gold ring?
A gold ring?
Fancy gold ring.
Normally Barthen, but his nephew's there, so you could ask him. I mean, he's an idiot, but he might have it.
Mouth breather won't know what to do with it. We could really, really work him.
Jesus Christ.
I almost got him to jump down a well. How much money do you think we can get out of him?
We can wait. It's fine. We're not hankering for money at the moment.
Y'all don't want me to be near that kid again, do you?
No.
Kinderside.
You can almost hear the flies buzzing somewhere off in the distance.
All right. I don't think I have a need for any other goods at the moment. Do we want to sleeping giant and see how they're hanging on over there?
I need food, yeah. I'm hungry.
All right. Make your way to the sleeping giant, and no need to go to the world map for now. Just a little theater of the mind. They've at least swept up a lot of the blood and cleaned up as much as they can. There's still a fair bit of muddy tracks along the streets. Some of the windows are still broken, a few boards in place. You notice that our lovely friends here, Yamika, as well as her little sweetheart Poog, are in the back. Seems like she's very excited to be home. They are, looks like they're eating some sort of like porridge or stew. Poog's very proud of himself, doing the classic rock eyes barely open and looking at you all. He kind of waves and snorts a little bit. As you see Yamika, she's like shoveling food in her face. She's like blushing a little bit, looking up at Poog, and then notices you all, and then her face just kind of like shifts a little bit, and she kind of waves, almost embarrassed that she's been sort of staring at Poog. While that's happening, approaching you all, Wheel of Fortune. She's got a little bit more color in her cheeks. She kind of stands, looks, and says, Have you found her?
No, but we got a real good lead on where she is.
Okay. Well, while you've been gone, a few more people have been talking and kind of assembled a little team. Talked to Yamika a little bit, and she points over at another table, and you see, of course, two old men backs towards you. One of them stands up. Huge hulking man, tattered robes, tattooed arms, turns, looks towards you, leaning on a staff. You recognize it's Radoth. He waves at you, his long flowing beard, tattooed face. He leans on a staff and walks towards you and says, My little lady's gone. When you were gone a while back, a few of them remaining bandits came. Me and Darren, he kind of grabs at the other older gentleman. He stands up, he bows slightly towards you. We held them off at Stonehill. Seems where most of them were arriving, but I told Quaileen to head back to the Alderley farm. It's her family's farm, and I went back over there and I found tracks. Signs of a struggle. She must have at least got a few of them. Blood, that's most likely goblin. Darren and I took a look around. I asked a few of the birds, but they told me that these goblins just poofed some sort of rock, and she was gone. Now, Darren is feeling better. Now that Sildar's feeling much better, he's sort of helping out the town's defenses. Now that Darren's, he kind of points to him. Look, I can speak for myself. Listen, I wanted to thank you all for everything you've done. We haven't had a chance to talk all that much. You've been quite busy.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we haven't been busy either. I've made sure that we've restocked our defenses, put up some barricades in spots that we needed. Now, I don't think we'll have another full-on ambush or assault like what happened those few days ago, but just in case if there are any stragglers, the town will be safe. Sildar's feeling much better after you saved him. And, well, frankly, he looks over at Darren, looks at you all, and then looks over at Wheel Fortune. She nods. This little lady convinced these two gruff-old geezers to get off their lazy asses and help you out. So, and he kind of bows once more. Allow this old harbor, his blade. If you need me, I'll help you out, I promise. So, at this point, now that Yumika is resting, you have a choice. You don't have to. But if you wish to have someone help you for the next sort of chapter, you have a choice between Darren Edermath, Radoth, and Wheel of Fortune. And just to remind you of sort of what they can do, let me bounce back to a page and I could sort of share their character sheets real quick. Yumika is, which she's sort of known, is like a fighter, roguish sort of type. Wheel Fortune is closer to a bard. Radoth, you've obviously fought with before, being a druid, sort of a bulky one. Come on, page. This one takes forever to load. And Darren Edermath is your stereotypical classic sort of sword and board, frontline fighter, more defensive kind of stuff. Very simple of the four.
I always forget how absolutely ripped Radoth is.
Yeah, he's...
Oh, yeah.
I've had that arc forever. I don't even remember where I found it. But yeah, Radoth is very strong. Let me share Radoth's sheet.
And I'm always appreciative for healing.
And Darren. So Darren, chainmail and shield. He's got a heavy crossbow, a magical longsword, gift of the Harpers. His big thing is frontline. He could also parry, so tank. Radoth can transform. He really only transforms into a giant badger. His big thing is he's closer to, honestly, what Fenwick can do. So he's like Circle of the Land. Healing spells, some utility. He's got Blight and Polymorph, which is pretty big. Downside for him is that he is a little bit not quite so nimble. Minus dex, minus charisma, that kind of stuff. Wheel of Fortune, weakest HP wise of the bunch. She wears a +1 chain shirt. She has a magical rapier and bard spells. She, for example, her big thing that she could do is like Charm Monster. She could do Mass Healing Word, things like that.
It is her wife we're tracking down, but I'm I'm like just a little hesitant to bring the slightly squishier with us.
We do get into the ship.
Yeah.
I mean, we had no problems bringing Sister Garrowly in. She's arguably quite squishy.
Fair. She did die, though.
Yeah, but that wasn't her fault.
Do we think we're gonna find? Do you think
she
we're
was
gonna
always
find
dead.
her wife in this very next quest? Because it would be a shame if we came back and she had to rest, and then we found her wife. It was like great if there's like a.
Yeah, can we pull up the goblin map again?
Yes, let me force that. Yep, let me bring it all to the world map right now. Thank
Perfect.
you. Boom, and let me get you the goblin map, which is here.
Can you do the goblin map? I'm immediately popping it out because I know I'm going to want to look at it later.
Sure.
Alright. So there's Talondareth. The dwarf temple.
Talhundrath.
Talhundareth, thank you. Then the Crypt of Talhund, which is basically right next to it. The Crypt of the Attached Temple, and Gibbet Crossing. So we have to figure out, yeah, I guess which one of these we want to hit first.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna be able to target a specific one. I think we're just gonna go over there and kind of just dick around until we find one.
All
I
right,
think
fair
we
enough.
should ask. I think we should ask, lady, scroll lady.
Yes, Scroll Lady.
Quinn?
Asking Scroll Lady, aka Gwen. Yeah, so she would be at the Stonehill Inn, but
Yeah,
we could just
we can
sort of
ask her in a
fast-travel to
minute.
ask her. Yeah, it's no big deal. But yeah, she was gonna give you some more information, what she discovered.
Yeah. So we can get more information and then just decide who to bring once we've got all the info we can get out of people.
Yeah, I want Raidos Pex, please.
That's fair.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, I want a badger buddy.
Badger Squad.
Badger,
Yeah, he's gonna be the
badger,
giant badger. I'm gonna be the smaller badger, and then he's gonna be like, "Don't talk to me or my son ever again." But in badger, hopefully you guys can understand.
Mhm. If you give me 10 minutes, I can. I can only
I
cast Speak
love
with
it.
Animals as a fucking ritual.
Wait, I can cast speak. What? I can only cast speak with animals on myself, right?
I think so. Unless you actually use the spell slot. I'd have to look it up. I can't remember off the top of my head. Might be a self thing. Let's see. Speak.
Self,
with-
yeah, range self.
Yep,
Yeah,
then never
range
mind.
of self.
Oof.
Imagine just slapping that on somebody without their consent or knowledge. All of a sudden, like, their horse starts talking to them. Their walls start talking to them as all the termites are talking about the good wood that they're snacking on.
Terrifying. Terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ugh.
like pure terror. Thank God you can only cast that on self.
Oh
Yep.
my god. Until you find a potion that can do it and you don't know. It's like, oh, this is a healing potion. You dye this weird green goop red and it's
Mhm.
ugh.
It's
Very
fine.
goofy. Yeah. It's all good.
Tastes kind of like lemonade. What is this?
Hmm. Huh. Alrighty. So, just get set here. Yeah, so at this point, I'm assuming officially recruit Radoth. Radoth looks at you all, nods, says, "Good. I'd be happy to travel with you all again." After we fought that terrible dragon and the thing it turned into,
Oh,
been
yeah.
having nightmares about that thing. So I'll be happy to get out there and find Quaileen, do something actually helpful for the town.
Mhm.
And, well, and he just kind of walks off and starts heading towards the door.
Do we need rations?
I think I'm
Maybe.
set.
Pretty sure I'm on this
Uh,
patch.
check.
I need some
I have 11.
by 5.
Oh, I've only
by
got 6. I can use some
max.
more.
Okay. Yeah,
I
if you
can-
want to buy some more, keep in mind, just for those that might not know, rations you can carry up to your strength scores. If you have a strength of 12, you can carry 12 days worth of rations, yada yada. Let me make sure. So I'm just kind of doing some future prep here for our next spot.
Mhm.
Would someone be so kind as to roll me a d20 plus 10?
Not everyone at once here, folks.
I'm a slow typer.
That's why I use the chart.
Okay, yeah, so as you're traveling, and if you were interested in buying rations over at Barthen's Provisions, good old Ander, with all of his fly catching, you see that he has kind of scavenged a few things to sell, and on the front you see a little sign that says Ratio. So that's very all like letters all kind of mixed together, fresh sign. And luckily enough, it seems to be that he is at least able to either find or scavenge like hardtack. It's probably the stuff that's been in the bottom of the barrel for a while, but it's edible. And he kind of waves. He goes, "Adventurers, I found some food if you need it. Yeah, you all like to go out and adventure. It's in your name after all."
Ah, yes, my middle name.
Is it Ven
Yeah,
or Chur or Ad?
all.
All. Sir All Dusseldorf. Got it.
Yes, there's my first name.
Sir All Dusseldorf. All right, Sir All Dusseldorf and other adventures. I got some hardtack. My uncle had. No, he doesn't eat it. No, we don't really. I mean, I still have. I got soup. That's for me.
Oh my god. I'm
And he opens up his
walking
mouth. Fly just flies out of his mouth again.
All right.
Anybody?
Was he buying 18, or did he have 18?
Yeah, he has 18 rations available.
Okay.
Yes. If you need.
I took some.
I have 15, so I'm all set.
Perfect.
I had 13.
All right.
They'll just take 10 of them. Just take 10 of them.
Stock
Yeah,
up,
I'm gonna
boy.
take 10. I'm gonna take 10 of them.
Got it. All right. 2 rations equal gold. I'm sure you all can figure out how much it all costs.
Yeah.
He says, "Oh, thank you. I'll put them in. I'll just put them in here." And he finds the nearest like bucket and just puts the gold in a bucket.
Oh god, you guys, we just paid him money?
Make sure you
Like-
keep that hidden in like a closet or under your bed or something, so
Yeah,
nobody
like,
comes and takes
Jesus, dude. Like, your underwear's better than a bucket.
it.
Don't tell me you're not
Oh.
wearing underwear.
Oh my god.
Oh, I got underwear, and he grabs the gold and puts it in his underwear, and then you just see it falls down his pant legs. They have holes in it though.
He's a winner. Oh my god. God bless whoever marries this person.
All right.
All right.
Set. I think that's everything.
Yeah,
Okay.
go back to the
Head back to the inn.
inn, talk to Gwyn.
Dr. Quinn. Yep. Philixio waves you all down. It's good to see you again. Pip's learned his lesson, hopefully, and you just see Pip like in the corner, he's just kind of sitting there. And then he sees you all and gives you a little. And he goes, "Oh," when he sees his mom, like little mischievous child. Did some digging, looked at the maps and that goblin map you found, and yes, we were correct. Looks like these 3 locations are indeed, and I'm bringing this up for me too. Come on, roll 20. Should be to the northeast, following the trail. Yes, the Star Meadow Hills. But you would head eastwards via the Tribord Trail, and then head north for a little bit. And luckily, it seems like they're all located roughly about a day or 2. Now, here's the kicker. Talhundrith and the crypt are connected. Should be pretty easy to go to one location to the other. But being Talhund clan, I found that they were an ancient clan dedicated to Dumathoin. Now, if you didn't know, most Dwarven clans usually have not only a deity that they follow or sort of revere most out of others, but then usually have either a profession or style that's sort of the family pride. Many people in these clans do obviously many roles, but there's usually one that is sort of what a clan's known for. For example, you might find what's a famous clan? Yes, the the Axebreaker clan. Yes, good call. Yes, Axebreaker clan. They are initially a family that devotes themselves to Moradin and are known for breeding actually some of the best weaponry. There are plenty of other people that have done so, but they're known for some of the finest weapons that are still being used by the Sword Coast militaries. But this one, the Talhund, a secretive clan that are very religious priests of Dumathorn. And unlike the others, Moradin priests are quite visible and almost seems to really tie into smithing and religion to be one holy process. Priests of our new god, Karl, are travelers, monks, kindness overflowing them, always seeming to welcome new people into the flock. That's the only priesthood you'll find to find others beyond dwarves to worship openly. But Dumathoin, they are some of the oldest, most secretive kinds. Not many, even within our dwarven families, know exactly who would be a part of these secret organizations. Obviously, we now know that the Talhund are one of them. So, the bottom line that I want you all to know about this is that these 3 locations, or at the very least these 2, and she points at Talhund's and the crypt, are going to need a special touch. I suggest if any of you, and it's a shame that no dwarves are among your company, but I hope at least one of you, at very least, can read and write Dwarven.
Yep.
Yeah, I just kind of like
In the back.
raise 2 fingers.
Well, that'll at least be helpful. Do any of you know Dumathoin's teachings, blessings? What do they revere the most?
Gold and gems and magic and coin are what I wrote down.
Oh, that is part of it. Dumathoin also is the god of the dead for the dwarves. Burial processes and following rituals to honor the dead. Each of the gods have their own special way to do it, of course, but Dumathoin is about preserving the soul. Last but not least, there is a special way that worshippers of Dumathoin would cut gems. It is not only a ceremonial practice, it's almost a meditation, a prayer to Dumathoin by cutting gems in a certain way. If you find any gems, I would keep your hands on them at least for a while. They may be useful. And if not, then obviously you could always find other ways to. Adventurers know how to get rid of gems, so. Now,
We got that yellow sapphire thing.
oh, it's interesting. May I see it? I promise I won't take it.
We can run faster than you.
She looks at you and, yeah, probably. That's okay. And then she waves her hand, and you notice a floating magical hand. She casts Mage Hand. But I'm at least able to grab things out of my reach. Little tricks. Well, we're not here to flex our metaphorical guns, as it were. These 2 locations are going to be very close to each other. I presume that if you were to simply stroll about the Star Meadow Hills, that you may have some trouble. Being a clan of Dumathoin, they've been known to use magic and tricks to hide their families, their secrets. Moradin clans are strong, proud gates and weaponry to be found. Karl's usually a little bit more open-hearted and more carefree, but Dumathoin always keeps their secret. So I would say make sure to check twice what you see out there. And look for a gem in the mountain. That will be your sign. Oh, one last thing. She taps where it says Gibbet Crossing. This is a little bit more different. This place from the research I found, is deep underground. It would be separate from the other two. If you're looking for that one, I suggest, this is just my prerogative, but I suggest you search for the Talhoun first. They might get you some more information, because this Gibbet Crossing, I believe, is Dwergar in nature. I'll have to do some more research. I'm sorry.
That's right. It based on the hide map, it looks like if we basically follow the river into the hills, we should run into something. And anyway, rivers are really good sources of transportation, so it makes sense that a city would be built along the side of it or close to
Mhm.
it.
Mhm.
I think that's our best bet to start.
Mhm. Do we want to see if there's anything special about that yellow sapphire
Yes.
in particular?
Yeah, give it to her.
Okay, let me see. She takes a look, and she rolls 12. Ooh, not great. Yes, so this sapphire does seem to be somewhat unique. I'll be honest, I don't know too much. My family, or Song, were a bit of a different breed. Researchers, alchemists, mages. Not too many of us in that profession, but from what I can tell, she looks and kind of traces it, grabs one of those like little sort of like magnifying glasses above her eye, and kind of
A jeweler's loop.
a jeweler's loop. Thank you. Yeah, she looks at it. Huh. Yes. The cuts here are strange. There are, and she motions and like looks at the top. It's rounded at the bottom, almost like an egg. But if you look at the top of the gem, she points very subtly. There are 12 points like a crown, all etched along the top.
Mhm.
The somewhat strange in design. Might be worthy of note. But beyond that, I couldn't tell you exactly more.
To try.
It's good enough knowing that's special for now, anyways.
Yeah, we weren't planning on selling it immediately.
Well, I wish you all the best of luck. Obviously, I'm not really one for adventure, but if you find anything else of note, at the very least, I'll make sure. And she kind of looks past you all and looks out a window, and you just see Ander just kind of walking down the street with his mouth wide open. Food for sale. I'll make sure to keep my son away from that one.
Probably a good idea.
Just bucket swinging, mouth wide open. Rations for sale. Just swinging the remaining bits.
I mean, like, real talk, I think your son is smart enough to not make friends with that kid.
I believe so, but you know,
All right.
when you tell your
Well,
children one thing, they do the other. Yes.
mhm. So, get a good night's rest here and head out in the morning.
I wish you all the best of luck.
Anything else we
I think that's
need
it.
or want to do? Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. So, looking at the time, we could at least get this started. But we should probably get
I
there
will-
soon. Go ahead.
Not that this really matters, but I am also just gonna leave the gold ring and the dwarven hammer and shield. Not that we really do weight management, but
Mhm.
I'll leave
We
those
all have rooms.
somewhere. Safe.
I
You
don't-
leave? Sure. No worries. I mean, yeah, at the inn, or hell, you have sort of made 2 home bases. You have rooms at Stonehill Inn for yourselves now, or if you wanted somewhere safe, you don't. It's not really. There's many rooms at Sleeping Giant, but Wheel of Fortune could at least keep them secure for you. So wherever you want to go, or hell, even outside of town. Which actually, I forgot to mark for you, just in case. You now know the location of Martha Grimm's home. it's to the west a little bit.
Mhm.
Cool. So, since you are following a trail, and if you leave today, we could just kind of fast forward a little bit. Following the trail, you're able to move 3 hexes per day.
Vroom vroom.
Vroom, vroom. So go 3 hexes. You take long rest. Obviously, you're able to recover your charges. At this point, since you're going to be traveling probably about 5 or 6 days or so, any magical item that has charges, they should probably then be filled up because it's going to take that much time to get there. I'm just going to do 2 checks to see if anything unique happens, just to help speed through. And luckily, nothing of note really happens, except that you find along the trail, luckily, seems like a traveler or merchants
Mhm.
left in a hurry. See signs of battle, maybe an ambush by some bandits. But one of them left behind a pack. In this leather satchel, you see the symbol of something weird. It seems to be like an organization of some kind. I'm going to just post this in Carl's Kindred because I didn't have this prepared. This weird sort of circular symbol has a carving of almost like an eye that's blinking, that's opening up. And where is it? Yes. That has almost like ram horns. The circle is sort of embroidered with this sort of like pinkish purplish ink dyed onto it. And on the symbol, you see lettering for SOB.
Mhm. Is there anything?
Symbol looks like that. I posted it in Carl's Kindred.
Aha.
What in
Anything,
the fresh fuck?
right? Anything in or around the site?
Sure. Perception check.
Sure. Perception.
16. Yeah, you see some tracks going off in the distance, humanoid sized. It looks like signs of an ambush that went wrong for the ambushers. It looks like no one was really hurt, so most likely just scared away. But you notice that the pack is undamaged. You don't see any signs of like traps or tripwires or anything. No one's like set up a booby trap on the pack. And you can see that poking out of the pack is a few bits of coins poking, and as well as some tubes with arcane sigils carved onto its side. Let's see how many you've got of those. Wow, max roll. And let me see how lucky we are. Decently lucky. But yeah, it's a pack with gold kind of tumbling out over the side, as well as sort of arcane scrolls, tubes, just poking out.
I'll look through them if no one else does.
Yeah, go ahead.
Read.
Okay. Take a look. You have found, let's see how much gold in the pack. Total of 744 gold pieces, split between gold and platinum. And you have found a total of 5 spell scrolls. And they are this. 2 spell scrolls of blight. 1 fireball.
Taking the fireball. It's been so long since I've cast fireball.
Fiend, I need it.
He yearns.
I yearn for the explosions.
I yearn for the bombs. And second. I'm checking my things here. And the remaining two are Stone Skin. So Blight, 2x Blight spell scrolls, 1 Fireball, and 2 Stone Skins. Stone Skins give you resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. That includes magical, by the way. Blight, classic, somewhat close range spell.
I forget. Can
That.
non
Go ahead.
spellcasters use spell scrolls?
I've made it so they can. I like that they are able to.
I think each of the tanks should have a stone skin.
I already have resistance to
Yeah,
all
and
of those things.
Phil has resistance because of his armor.
Yeah, all bludgeon, piercing, slashing, and necrotic, actually.
I have a bad track record with not being able to keep my concentration, so
Mm.
I will let
Well,
you guys dole those out.
doesn't
We can
apply.
also can hold on
Doesn't
to them
apply
if
for
we
a
don't
spell
use
scroll.
them. Can sell them.
Yeah, it'll last the full time. So it's an hour, so that'll last the full time. You don't concentrate on that.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's with magical items that are consumables. I want you all to use it. So it is just a flat. I think I made this before. If it is a spell attack, it is +6 to hit. That's just throughout the whole game. Anything that is a save, it is DC 15, whatever it is.
Mhm.
All spell scrolls are going to have that. If a magic item does something, it follows that unless on the sheet it says something different, then you follow whatever that is. But if it doesn't, then you just go to the basic rules. But yeah, no need to concentrate. Technically could use that and then have something else at the same time because it...
All right.
If that's the case, let me look up the actual wording of Blight.
Yes, so Blight, which I have up right now, it is at 4th level. So one thing with spell scrolls, what I like to do is that whatever level the spell is, so 3rd level Fireball, it's just always going to be that unless you get a special version, or I say otherwise. So, for example, Blight, you're not going to, it's not upcast, it's not like a 5th level version unless I tell you specifically a unique one. It will just be that stock, whatever the spell is. But that's Blight. And let me get you Stone Skin, which, as I said, is just resistance to martial weapons. Or classic damage types, rather. Yes, I said that.
Mm.
Oh,
Does-
it actually has a typo in the thing. Huh.
Does Fenwick have stone skin?
No, I have mage armor on my side.
Which is constantly cast on me.
Yep.
Allegedly.
Oh,
I think we
But,
had an argument
um,
once in the previous campaigns about it.
the previous campaigns or like 2 weeks ago?
Maybe like
Both?
2 months ago.
Mm.
Do you want it or not?
No, I've always had it checked off.
Okay, okay.
Dusseldorf doesn't want it. I want it.
Alright, alright.
Um,
Thanks for clearing
Moving your token. It's 5 days to get to where I just said, but nothing else happens.
5 thingamabobs. Rations.
Hmm.
And it's tea time.
Yes.
Look at that, folks.
Wow. They're separate. Yeah, Stone Skin and Mage Armor they're not going to mess with each other. Mage Armor gives you higher AC. Stone Skin just gives you resistance to those 3 damage types.
right. So if
So
they get
you'd be-
around your mage armor,
Yeah.
you then have an extra layer.
You guys want me to take those or something?
Do we want to give like them to our two squishiest, or
I think the healers should have them personally.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
makes sense. Scroll of stone skin.
Yeah, and I'll take the blight because I can see myself doing some dumbass shit with it.
It's a fun spell.
30 feet, con save. Product.
How many potions does Radoth have at the moment, if any?
That's a good question. I'm gonna check. Luckily, he has 7.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna see. It's probably gonna be not that great. Oh, okay. He has 5 greater, 2 basic.
All
He
right.
needs more.
Does he with 5 greater?
Oh my gosh,
5
I didn't
greater,
hear
2
5
basic.
greater. I heard something else. Basic. You know, I probably just heard 2 basic.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I will keep the spares for now until it needs to be yeeted out to somebody. All right.
All right, short rest.
Short rest. All right, chat. We'll
Right.
see you in a bit.
fits with. nuts. You're gonna be in a great mood all day because you're gonna be slapping my nuts. Now look, one slap, you got nuts. Two slaps, home fries in a second. And look at this. But you add a mushroom, the more you do, the more you'll get you. Switching brains. Now, you love my nuts. You hate making it. You know you hate making my nuts. Watch this. One slap, salad. I love my nuts. But once in a while, get my nuts. At least throw it on top of the pizza. This thing, this tuna, looks boring. Stop that boring nuts. Look, here's a hard-boiled egg. One shot, you add the pickle, you add my nuts. And what you can do, you can mix things together.
How do you feel about that? Fantastic. Okay, so a little bit of fast forwarding. You travel along the Triborg Trail. Luckily, nothing really exciting happens. See signs of trade. It's come and gone, but hasn't been anybody really traveling along here, at least in this past week. The Triborg Trail is not the high road or the major thoroughfares through the Sword Coast, but it is popular enough because it heads towards the Eastern Kingdoms, for example, Cormyr, a little ways off. But it's enough that it should have seen at least a few traveling caravans or mercenaries or someone, but nothing. Well, the beginning of the 5th day, you finally arrive at the Starmetal Hills. A slightly cloudy but peaceful day, as you hear sort of wind rustling through these hills. They look like this. Embankments of green flank either side. The air's cooler, more damp. And as you move through these hills, there is this sensation of traveling through ancient ground. Paths that were once filled with dwarven or other people's feet, now no longer trodden. A solemn sense fills, and you find yourselves pretty much right in the middle of all of this. Let me change the tunes. That's not it. Why did it play a random fucking thing? Control V, please. That looks better. Okay. It's about 9, 10 o'clock or so in the morning. And you find about maybe a few hours or so northwards as you're standing on an incline. You can see down into its sort of solemn valley is a river that connects into the Neverwinter Woods. Massive woods to the west. To the east are the hills themselves.
So we gotta just find the river, start kind of walking along it and looking for gemstones and things. All right. Looks like if we go north 1 hex, we'll hit that end tail of the river.
Okay. Go right on ahead. As you're moving northwards, let me see. Fantastic. As the party is moving, you feel something under your feet. The ground gives way ever so slightly as you notice that it's almost as if you stepped into a hollowed out like pocket. inside this earth, about maybe a half a foot deep or so, is this mossy, plashy sort of grass. Insects all crawl around it. As you feel something, as if you kicked something like a rock or some other thing. So imagine a small little dome in the ground, almost like an anthill. Your foot goes right through it, a little crunch. Centipedes and whatnot scurry away. It's quite disturbing for a brief moment. But your foot now stuck into this mushy kind of earth that's kind of like squelches like fresh dew underneath your boots. This is Kenrick.
I was gonna say, who's in front of the who's running point right now? Billy, you were volunteered.
Mhm.
Sorry, what are we doing?
You're
So
in
it-
squishy, swampy centipede
So can-
place.
It's like a foot and a half by a 2-foot sort of dome that, like an egg, you crack through it. There's this hollow sort of section filled with bugs. Your foot squelches, the insects kind of crawl out, but then it feels like you kicked something inside this, like, basically 2-foot dome.
Can he get his foot out?
Yeah, can't I just put up?
Yeah. Pull your foot out. It takes a little bit of effort, but no need to roll anything. The little squelch. You kick your foot out, take off a few more bugs that were on your tops of your boots. And as you shake your foot out, you notice about the size of like a marble, maybe even smaller. Something shiny bounces and splashes on the ground.
Pick it up.
You pick it up. It's somewhat sharp to the touch. Not like a piece of glass, but has a little bit of points to it. Pick it up, and as you look at it, angle it a little bit, sunlight catches it, and it creates this beautiful sort of like golden amberish color that bounces off this piece of almost like, best way to describe it is like what's the glass that that shows up on like shores sometimes, like that
Beach
sort of
glass.
like
Sea
yeah,
glass.
just sea glass, beach glass. It's kind of like that. That's the best way to kind of describe it. But this interesting yellowy amber color.
Mhm. Yes. Gem.
Yes.
Yes, good. More gems, yes.
Um,
Well, it's a good sign, right?
Yeah. That's what we're
Kind of
looking
means
for.
we're on the right track.
Stuff that in our pocket for a rainy day.
All right. Stuff the gem in your pocket. As I said, smaller than a marble. Probably worth maybe 10 gold. It's not very pricey. As we continue along. As you finally make your way to the riverbed, and you notice that the river is sort of at the sort of meeting point. River kind of goes up into the hills from natural either sort of lake or somewhere else that's sort of gently kind of streaming down, creating this like nice little flow off into the woods.
Can we look for more gems or clues for gems?
Please, by all
All
means.
along the
We
riverbed.
want to probably go
Yeah.
upriver.
We're actively heading upriver.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, Spirit, feel free to make perception check as you're looking around. Perception or survival. I'll allow either one. You know what? Roll me survival. That's what I probably should.
Okay.
I'll give you that. 18, that's plenty. Yeah, you look and you notice that as you follow the river, you're heading sort of northeast up these hills. It's not like a sharp incline, it's actually fairly peaceful. You notice that there are more and more of these like almost triangular shaped cairns, stones cut place all along the river, about maybe 500 feet apart, as little signal posts.
Mhm.
And since you've stepped in one, you now know what they kind of look like. There are more of these almost domes, all filled and kind of growing with like moss and other lichen, all along the riverbed, heading towards the top.
Well, that looks like a clue.
I would say cairns are traditionally used along trails to denote the path.
Mm-hmm.
Is the cairn something I can like pick up and heft?
It is a bunch of rocks, but yeah, you can mess
Okay.
through the cairns and yeah,
And
take a rock off of it.
yeah, is it I just want to make sure they're just like regular river stones. There's nothing special about them.
Interesting. You take one of the rocks, and for the most part, they are. And as you're looking to find one, in the middle of this cairn, you see that there is a stone that's purposefully sort of cut. It's shaped, rounded at the bottom of it, with almost like a 12-pointed crown. And in the middle of this stone is really a hole that's sort of carved out, like a tiny little donut hole in this stone that's about maybe 2 fists size, give or take, about yay big. It's like a 20-pound rock, so it's like a heavy chunk of stone.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna show the class what I found.
Oh yeah, I mean that looks like yellow sapphire thing that we got, just bigger.
All right, I'm gonna put it in my bag.
You put a 20-pound rock in your bag. Oh.
I can't begin to tell you how much I would do that if I was actually me. I'm gonna add rock.
Oh yeah,
20 pounds.
that weight
rock.
training. 20-pound rock.
I
Pointy
know.
crown-shaped rock. Did you say it had a hole in it as well?
Yeah,
or...
in the middle of
Okay.
it. Yeah. The hole was about the size of like my thumb, give or take,
Mhm.
maybe a little bit bigger.
Roughly the size of perhaps a gemstone.
Maybe.
I don't know. Does the sapphire fit in that rock?
I mean, do you have both pieces?
We have the amethyst or the whatever the
Yellow sapphire that's crown-shaped, and we've got a few other gems.
So the actual, you found 2 now. So you found the small one,
Yes.
the size of the marble that was in the little, basically insect colony. You found the actual gem that's worth like 500-600 gold, and that one's about the size of like a little smaller than my fist, maybe like 2 to 3 inches on top. It's a good chunk of a gem. The stone that you found, the 20-pound one, it's like 2 of my fists. The hole is about, as I said, like the size of my thumb. So it's only maybe like an inch or 2 or so, roughly carved, as if someone like drilled into the middle of it.
Do we want to see if either of the gemstones fit in it, or just?
I'll hand that off to somebody else if they want to play around with it. I'm just trying to write a description of this rock so I can put it in my bag.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand what that means.
No kith.
We'll dock the rocks.
Touch them.
Oh,
Make them kith.
Now, kith. So making the rocks kith. You continue along. And yeah, so you notice that this larger rock, this cairn rock, has a hole in the center. It doesn't go all the way through, so you can't like look through it. It's kind of like someone scooped out a very large chunk. That there's still a little bit of rock behind it. And as you continue along, you see more and more of these pockets, these small little domes that match kind of the style of these rolling hills. Let me share with you once more, roughly kind of what our terrain looks like. It's beautiful, peaceful, but really no signs of life beyond the occasional bird and obviously lots of insects. You don't see really any signs of anyone that's been out here for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess we just keep following the cairns.
Okay, you keep on following it until you reach a collection of hills that create this sort of natural barrier. You see that there is the river kind of flowing past it. And in this collection of hills, they kind of jut out, the river sort of flowing down its side as you're following it. It goes all the way down. And that takes about half a day to finally reach that point. So it's now maybe 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Look around for signs of an entrance of some kind, or
Sure. Roll me a perception or a survival check. Your choice.
It's hidden behind the waterfall.
Should have put a waterfall instead. As you look around, yeah, it's always behind the waterfall. You look, and you don't see any obvious doors or anything. The previous dwarven location was pretty obvious. It was just carved into the mountainside, black onyx doors. Somewhat ominous, but obvious. This is a lot more hidden. Until you remember something that Gwen told you. She said that followers of Doom Mythorine, especially priests of Doom Mythorine, are very secretive. They're known to hide their entrances through physical or even magical means. She looked at, remember, the gem, and there was clearly an importance to it. And she said something along the lines of, gem is within the mountain. That would be your key. Just to remind you all, the symbol of Doom Mythorine is.
Yes.
My dumbass is gonna start looking through the gemstone like a monocle.
Sure. Which gem?
I was planning on doing initially the actual sapphire, but I think I might also want to do the one I found in the cairn as well.
Okay. You look through the actual sapphire and you don't see anything. It's beautiful, but the light's just bouncing. It's almost like a kaleidoscope. It's very hard to kind of actually see through. The other sapphire, you notice as you look at the mountain pass, about northeast of you on top of this hill, creates this natural sort of gate, air quotes. You look through it and roll me perception or arcana, your choice.
Oh, baby.
22. You see something. You could tell that this small gem is really more of like a, best way to describe it, it's like a missing puzzle piece. You look at it and look through the gem and you see that there is a slight shimmer in a section of the mountainside that wasn't fully there, but you can't quite fully see it. You could tell it feels like something is incomplete looking through
Can I
this.
put the marble one in it? And then look through it?
You put the marble one where?
Inside of the cairn one?
Sure. You grab the 20-pound stone. You look into the marble through the hole. And again, there is no back of this stone. But you look through it nonetheless. Until you look, you notice that you can see perfectly through the back of the cairn stone. You look around almost like a telescope. You can see everything clearly with a slight yellowish hue. You look at a corner of the mountainside as it starts to shimmer away. You notice a path through stone that wasn't there before.
Okay, I'm gonna say, y'all, I'm a fucking genius, and then just start following the path without giving any more explanation.
All right.
So I just get this shot of sort of walking into literally just a giant slab of rock that's like 30, 40 feet tall.
Oh, it doesn't magically open for me?
It goes, it warbles. And then everyone else, as if you're just continuing walking into this. Okay.
I'll follow. Yeah.
You follow it. All right. and a little platform 9 3/4 walk right into this slab of stone as the image warbles. And let me bring you all to a new map.
Man, what were you gonna do if we didn't pick up one of the, like, take apart one of those cairns?
I would have figured out another way to get you to
Okay.
figure. Improv.
Mhm.
Okay, let me get you all to a new map. I would have made some bullshit up. Let me make sure we are at the right spot. Come on, Bessie. Just making sure vision's working correctly. It is beautiful. All right. Do you all see yourselves in a new map?
Once it finishes loading in, yes.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and I've got visibility on the room too,
yes.
light-wise.
Light-wise, you have visibility.
Yeah, I
Okay.
see stairs and a hall thing. And some
Perfect.
doors.
Yeah, you should have some light outside, but it should be dark inside. But you have
Mhm.
kept your tokens, so you, unless you told me otherwise, since you're able to cast light on yourselves, at least I know like Kenrick has light, Dusseldorf has light on themselves, so nothing else has changed. So as you walk through this shimmering mountainside, you follow this natural corridor, this channel that's been carved into the stone. You descend, a little bit further down until you find yourselves. The wide cavern ends at an enormous stone double door. Each side bears the image of a towering mountain with a carved gemstone in its heart. A long roll of cloth props one side of the double doors open. A fissure in the wall opens to a tunnel leading to the west.
Tunnel looks really skinny.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
That is right.
Can I tell if? So you said it's a fissure, so it's like
Yep.
Earth made instead of like man made.
Nature check.
Either
Or
way, we
perception.
got 2 druids.
Oh, never mind.
One who really likes to turn into a
Yeah.
badger.
That's true.
The other one, a sexy druid.
Which is which? We'll never know.
Mhm.
Never know.
Well, one of them has really good pecs.
The other one is bald.
Oh. Oh my. So you're not quite sure. It is basically this massive sort of like crack in the rocks, but there is some tunneling that leads through, but you don't know if it's humanoid made or natural.
Is it too big or too small for a human?
It's quite small. Let me double check. It's 5 feet high and about maybe 2 to 3 feet wide.
No, I could squeeze through that.
You could fit in there. I don't think many of the rest of us would, though.
I'll squeeze.
Okay. Well, the art doesn't really do its justice, so I'll just kind of explain what happens. You squeeze through this chasm, and you immediately feel a very cold draft coming from the west. Until you find yourselves, and again, this is like pitch black. I was going to say I don't want to move your token just in case it breaks. You're able to look through the whole map, which luckily it didn't
break that
happen.
time.
Perfect. I didn't want it to break. Yeah, you find yourselves, and then you see a set of stone steps that lead into the darkness, into this like spiral that goes further and further down. The air smells wrong, and you smell basically like it's hard to explain. I'm trying to think of like rotten plant matter with like old water, like
So it's
damp,
like
kind of
Yep.
like
a little sweet, very musty,
yeah,
a little bit of mineral-y.
sure, yeah. It's like something like especially like plants like died in water way down there, and it's just stagnant, and the stairs just spiral in all directions. It's almost like a maze.
Alright, I'm gonna come back out. It seems to go a ways down, and it doesn't smell very good, so should circle back to this if we need another way down to whatever area is below us.
All right.
At least there's
Well.
nothing bad over there that's gonna jump on our butts.
Mm-hmm. That we know of. Well, do we want to
Let's go down the stairs.
waltz on in?
Should we
Look for
check?
traps.
Just saying.
Great minds.
Fulwin would care. Brock would not.
No.
Go right ahead.
Do we want a particular marching order for going through and in and all that?
You two.
I mean, you want me to go first? Like, I mean, I do have dark sight. It does look kind of spooky down there.
All right. 14 to look for traps.
You look and you don't spot any flagstones or tripwires or anything obvious.
I mean, looks okay. You said it was like a thing of cloth
Huh?
or something keeping the door
Yes,
open?
so a big old let me give you the exact here. A long roll of cloth props one side of the double doors open. That's the like western one here, the left one. That's why it's open. Big old cloth, at least 7 feet long.
All right. Anybody know textiles? Because like, this is this fancy? Is it?
How is it covered in dust or is it fairly recent?
Ooh, investigation check
I'm helping you.
Guidance.
with advantage. Two of you with help and guidance.
Jesus
Should be able to
Christ.
get this.
Thanks.
Gonna need the
babes.
guidance.
The guidance though.
Ooh, baby.
Okay, 13 is a
Not
success. This wasn't a difficult check.
Oh,
Yeah, I was looking for at least a 10, and I was gonna say 9. That would have sucked. Yeah, it was 10 minimum.
Thanks, babes.
Yeah, you're welcome, buddy.
Oh,
Right, out
So
of
you're-
character. You're welcome.
fuck you, dude.
So you look at the start. This roll of cloth, and it's probably would have been worth maybe 100 to 200 gold at the most. So it was nice cloth, but the thing is, not so much anymore. You notice that it is heavily stained through a deep
Rat piss.
crimson.
Oh. Okay. Well, at least we know that it wasn't someone recent in front of us. But also, potential for blood.
There's always a potential for blood.
Listen, just because you're a little piss bitch that bleeds every single time you trip trip on a rock, that's not my problem.
All right. Well, I will scoochie past.
Okay. As you scoochie past, go ahead.
No, sorry. Just thinking to myself.
No worries. As both of you scoochie past, you notice an elaborate carvings of mountain landscapes and treasures pile the walls of this broad staircase as it descends deeper underground. Several landings on the staircase hold statues, and some bear doorways. The stairs end abruptly in a wall of tumbled boulders from a long ago collapse. So there are several landings. It's quite ornate, this sort of ceremonial, almost like procession of dwarven statues, carvings along the wall of supplication, gifts, all leading towards the end of this hallway that looks like it was about to lead to some ornate or tapestry, something, but the stairs are completely collapsed all the way southwards.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd barely be able to see that.
Yep, I can just see it. Alright. Well, the stairs are a dead end, but we got some doors in here.
Well, pick one.
Alright. Is there a reason I can't actually go down the stairs? There we go. Okay.
Yes, so I've also set up actually I could probably remove these. It's set up so it's a one-way view, so if you're down the stairs and you look up, you won't be able to see past the landing. But
Oh,
if you're
okay.
on top of the stairs, you can peer down. Just to give it a little bit more dynamic.
I see.
Sounds good.
How are you guys moving through that though?
Magic. Ooh. You go to the right. There's a gap to the right for some reason.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I do.
You should be able to just go past it. That's weird. Why? it
Yeah,
shouldn't
there's
do that.
like a little force field, like right there.
Huh. You know what?
It's like
I mean, I
a
could just
hole
get
right
rid of these.
here.
They don't do
No.
anything else.
It's fine.
You know what,
It's
guys?
not on fire.
We all have fly. Let's just use fly.
Yeah, they just fly over it. I'm gonna remove them.
Statues
It's not that big a deal.
look like generic dwarves, like dwarf gods. What are these guys looking like?
History check. Go right ahead.
Okay, I'm not too good at these, but let's do that.
10. You're not 100% sure. They look clearly dwarven. They're wearing ornate armor. They have sort of ceremonial like maces or warhammers in their hands, but beyond that, you don't really know.
Okay. Then
What is
I'll
behind the
go
door on the right?
Oh,
Door number one.
Yeah,
yeah.
do it.
Listen,
That's
Door number one.
listen at door number 1.
You don't want me to start playing, and this is John Cena.
Hear anything on the other side of door 1?
Door number 1, the leftern door. Perception check with a 24. You hear the sounds of feet walking on stone, at least a decent far away to the west. Subtle murmurings, at least a voice or two, and then nothing. So nothing behind the
Okay.
door immediately, but at least something is moving around.
There's definitely some guy or whatever on the other side, because there's somebody stomping around and like muttering to themselves a little bit.
Do they sound like angry bitches? Do they sound like nice bitches? Are they nice feet?
I'm gonna guess no, but they were walking away, so might be a good time to hop in there.
Just
Or
crack
we
the door a
can-
little. Just crack
Okay,
the door
crack
a
the
little.
door a little.
Open up the door, and these old wooden frames, reinforced by sort of this like stone work, slowly open. And even though being so old, they're still relatively intact. You see this. Many doors seem to lead into this room from what you can tell, which you can see about 2, 3, maybe 4 stone chairs facing each other in the middle of it. You could tell that as you look in this large room, it's 15 feet in height, that one of the stone chairs has blood splattered all over it. There are several
Okay.
doors sort of lining all around this large sort of communal space.
It's a dining table thing. I'll take a cautious step inward. Recreation room.
Sure.
Dan? I don't know. Oh,
Seeing something?
there's a guy. There's a guy. There's a guy. There's a guy. There's a guy.
You see someone, humanoid in shape, with long, almost greenish robes tinted out. No, it is pitch black in here, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Looking down away from you into the room, sort of clasping their hands and sort of bowing to themselves, repeating, just mutters.
Say hello.
Oh. Okay.
Whisper in your ear.
Yep. Definitely. Oh, there's more guys. There's more guys. Y'all want to get a little closer so we can... There's guys.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna fight them, I'd rather have control of the doorway.
As one of you enters in the room that is creating a light source,
Thanks, Phil.
A little too close.
Subira asked.
an 11. I would like those in the room. Please make me stealth checks. If you are wearing heavy armor, please make me a stealth check with disadvantage. You know the rules.
Got it.
It's not gonna happen. Oh my god.
18. Okay.
Nope.
Yeah,
Clank, clank,
that
clank,
makes sense.
clank,
Clank, clank. You're glowing.
Hey guys, what's going on in here?
This shrouded humanoid
Of course.
turns, looks towards you, takes a step, puts their hand on this bloody seat that's made of stone. Look down the hallway. Skunde, and then you are not one of us. Who are you? It sounds warbled. Imagine speaking. That's the best way to describe this. In a tub of water, and I'm halfway filled, and I'm trying to talk to you like right at the water line. Obviously, I wouldn't be choking on the water, but I'm speaking both like gargled and audible at the same time. It's this like weird effect. Who are you? Why have you come to our prayers?
We're looking for some townsfolk. Might have come through here.
Townsfolk? What? And on cue, you hear 2 more doors open up. Townsfolk? What? Townsfolk?
You know, some humans, another orc, halfling.
They're gonna roll. Give it one moment. They look you up and down. You are orc. Human next to you.
Uh-huh.
You enter into our sanctum.
Mhm.
Where's gift? Where is precious stones for shards?
You know, this guy's got the gemstones. I will look at Folwin.
I mean, I can get. Do you guys like gold?
Oh, Pops stops and walks into frame a few more. Gold. Gold for weak mind. Everyone delights. No.
We do have the like marble-sized one that may or may not still be useful. I don't have any
Yeah, the
gems
one
in
that, like,
my
I
inventory.
remember.
Say that again.
Do you guys want my 20-pound rock? As I say, clutching my crotch.
Mm.
What's your garage? Do you want 24?
You want a piece of this 20-pound rock?
That's one.
So I don't think they could see you as you're hiding in the hallway. They pretty much could only see the three there. Was another voice speaking, not in stars, but stone.
Alright, I'll hand off this 20-pound rock to Fulwin, apparently.
I'll hold it up.
You hear another door open.
Does it still have the marble gemstone in it?
It does.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have taken that out. I'm not
Okay.
smart enough for that.
We got one. Pretty nice one. It's already
As
set.
you say that, you hear another door open. A calmer, less distorted voice says, "Let them in. The loud ones sit in the offering chair. Let us see if they are worthy of our mistress's time.
Uh-huh.
Sit, loud one, in the chair." It steps forward. Similar sort of robes to the other one. This one now has this. It's almost a little bit, maybe a head taller than the others. Longer, flowing, sort of greenish black robes. Points to the blood-covered chair. Sit into the offering chair.
I'm gonna assume I'm the loud one.
No.
No,
Subira?
Kenrick was the one who.
They
was
point at
clinky
Subira.
clanking. Oh,
Thank
okay.
God.
You're the one that's talking the most.
I am. All right. Well then,
The
sure.
loud one, voices
You take the-
echoing in silence.
All right.
Take the
I can
gem with you.
I can take it. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, cast guidance on her. Cast guidance on her.
Don't look at me. I don't have
I'm
guidance.
whispering to the fucker next to me.
She's too far.
Give her a butt
So,
pat for good luck.
So
What?
where do you want me?
I use
Sit.
mage hand to pat her butt.
Sit into the offerer's chair.
Is that the one that's bloody and red?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
I will get closer to the chair.
So, Samira, as you walk into the room, I don't know if you could see this. If you look to the southeast,
There's a drag mark.
there is a drag mark,
Oh,
but
there.
that is not red.
No.
It's actually a bright pink color
Uh-huh.
that leads into this closed room. As you get closer into the center of the room, you begin to hear. Let me see if I still have this on the soundboard. Might not. That's a shame. No, that's okay. But worse than that, screams, howls coming from beyond that door. Voices, all screaming. It sounds like about a dozen people are behind that door being tortured.
Right. So I'm just gonna sit in this chair and
You
Go from
bring gifts for the stars. The stone sings to you.
I'll start to sit in the chair.
You sit down into the chair and you feel a little bit of a squelch as fresh blood covers the entire chair. Please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Right, wisdom save. I don't have advantage on this. Thank you.
You
I
sit
would
down
like
and
to use my special DM inspiration.
instantly succeed as the blood that's covering you, the voices fill your mind. You manage to resist everything. You notice as you look at all of these shadowy figures around you, they're human, at least for the most part, but their
Mhm.
bodies are starting to glow with sort of this bright greenish light. You see a twinkling like that of a beautiful night sky, like through their skin underneath their robes.
Okay.
As the one that's most human, air quotes, of the bunch walks towards you, reaches out a wrapped hand of bandages. You could see almost like bits of their flesh is almost like transparent, and you can see this like almost like kaleidoscope of light bounce through due to well, being light from the other room.
Does the green, the shade of green, kind of match the other green that is on people every once in a while?
100%.
Cool.
Okay.
Gifts to the twinkling starlights, presents for the stone slabs cut deep. Let's us see. And then as it's reaching out at hand, the northern door unlocks, swings open. Oh, new friends. Let me get a look at you with my good eye. And then you start hearing a squeaking sound behind it. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Like that of a dog's squeaky toy.
Oh, good.
What do we have here? This figure, this humanoid, that actually looks like an elf. Like half of their body is like meat.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. I might have art for this guy.
Salutations.
No, that's fine. We don't need art for this.
You don't? Okay.
No, I want it.
I found
Jarvis,
art.
Enhance.
Enhance. Ooh. Twinkling lights for the blessed stones. Ignore my friends here. They follow a different path. The stars themselves, but we, my kind, love the stones, a more tantalizing delight. Speaking of, and it reaches out and grabs at the stone that's like embedded in the 20-pound stone in your hand. Do you allow it?
Yep, go ahead. Have fun.
Grabs it. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Sniffs it. Ooh, licks it in this like 2-foot long tongue, like laps at it, and then picks out the stone and then flings it at the gemule that's behind it. It flips around, points side down, its mouth opens and eats the stone and crunches it. Oh. Well, you are interesting. My name is Falfark. This one is my little baby. We call it... What do we call it? We call it... Bob. Yes, Bob is a good little tune. He's my favorite. It's my son. And you made Bob, little Bobby, very proud of your lovely stones. Did you find any more?
Not at the moment.
Oh,
Wait.
Stall, I can go get more.
And then it stops and... Wait. Move. Why is this door closed? Are my pets being too loud? They're not allowed to... Oh. And then looks at you, Spiro.
Yep.
You know, there are rituals and tests. You will need to speak to my lady. She is a lovely woman. Melania is her name.
Okay.
But Melania said that I can test the new subjects, I mean, recruits. And clearly you have the stone for it. But how about this test? It starts reaching for the door. As it gets closer, the screams grow louder and louder. It's sounds of Elvish and Dwarvish and Common and Orc all screaming all at once. Would you like a new test? Hers are boring. Mine could be fun.
Well, I would be liking to talk to your lady if she's amenable to that.
Gets closer to the door. It's like reaching toward it.
To her?
You don't need to talk to the lady now. I am in charge. Falfak in charge.
Okay. I am desperately looking at literally anybody else. Just
I mean,
can I get out of the chair now?
if it's any consolation,
Okay.
I can get you out of there in a bonus action in action. So.
Great. So what's this test?
Oh. And walks towards you. Lets go of the door handle.
Mm-hmm.
The voices stop for a moment. Two choices. No, three. 4, 7, 6, 7. No, I mean, 3 choices. What? You go into my pet room and for this many minutes and then come out.
Uh-huh.
It raises up hands, and you notice that it seems like about maybe 4 or 5, but then some of the fingers kind of like squelch back into its palm and pop out at a different spot.
Ew. Yeah.
One option. Option 2.
Mm-hmm.
You, and he walks past you, looks into the hallway at everyone else, and everyone else get a nice good look at Falfark. Its large, unblinking green eye stares at you. Who is smallest?
I think we all point at Fulwin.
Yeah, it's probably.
Elf reminds me of home. You! Come here. Waves, and it does one of these, and it like finger splits into 2, and so 2 little fingers and 1 finger wave at you to come closer.
Mm-hmm.
Bob, oh Bobby! Boing, 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 boing. Oh, that is Sabira, not Bobby. Sorry about that.
That's fine.
Perfect. You, orc, tell this one to stick its hand into Bobby's mouth.
Well, why can't I do that?
No, because you're in charge. You get to watch.
Can I?
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna like approach a little bit.
Hello, big clanging, no light. A few of the underlings move in closer towards you, Kenrick. They start to like hiss at you.
Now, can you just illusion your copy onto yourself and make the illusion stick its hand in?
Like technically, but
I would have to
probably
be out of the
look past the
room.
sniff test.
I would have to be out of the room, and I would have to cast it, which I feel like is very sus.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, but you got a chance.
Can I remember?
There's a third option too.
Okay, what's the third option?
Third option, yes. Blood offerings in chair. You, and points at your lovely axe. Split belly open.
Like,
Clarify that again. What?
He's got. I got a
belly
use
open.
you to cut myself
Oh.
open. Yeah. So how much blood do you need?
Chair's worth.
What the fuck is that?
how large is the chair? The chair she's sitting in?
It's like a
Are
big
we
old
talking a
stone
Barbie
chair.
chair?
Yeah, it's like a lazy boy.
It's like a lazy boy made of stone.
Yep.
Chair's worth.
Chair's worth.
That chair doesn't look very thirsty anymore. It's already pretty covered.
Ooh. Where are you? You're in the room now.
Yeah, I'm
You're
in the
speaking
corner.
up. Loud yapping from silly human. Come closer. And it waves now multiple fingers that all split into little mini fingers that wave at you like a fan.
Okay, no, that's icky. So he got upset before when Phil started moving forward with the light. Is he gonna get
Yeah.
upset if I start moving forward with my light?
Ah, yes, you are. It's shining light. Stay with other light. No close. No close.
Oh no, you said.
No close.
Are you sure?
And it looks at you. It's one unblinking eye, and then looks over at Sabir and looks at you.
Sure.
And then it looks like it's like face contorting, like it's thinking.
You wanted me over
Uh,
here.
Men in Black, the first movie. Remember Cockroach Guy, and it's like, and he's like trying to think of all this. Yeah, just like that. And he's
That's ultra gross.
No lights.
Bullfrog. Hey, what are these tests meant to prove? What are we testing for?
Loyalty and desecration of flesh.
Well, I got a lot of flesh. I can do the fleshy things.
Lots of flesh. And then he starts lapping and like excitedly, like a dog with fresh treats, and looking at the chair, and then looks at you. Paint the chair.
I'm pretty sure I can paint the chair. We've got 3 healers.
Oh, paint the chair.
I'd love to not paint the chair with anyone's blood.
Well, it's that or Folwin sticks a hand in Bob. I forget what the first one was. Oh yeah, going in the mysterious
7
storage
minutes in
room.
heaven.
Go into the special room.
Yeah, I think the chair might be the best option out of
There is a
those.
4th option we're not thinking about. Just so we all are clear.
Tell everybody here.
Yeah.
Kill them
Yes,
all.
that is an option.
Just kill them all. Do it. So yeah, they're looking, especially now that you're mentioning painting the chair. Some of the other guards seem to kind of subside a little bit, and they're just like watching excitedly.
I'll take out Hugh,
Oh.
and I will look at my companions to see what they think about this. Like
I don't know.
I
don't like
look
this.
at Falfark a little bit, then I look at you guys, then Falfark a little bit, and then me.
I
Kind of like, what do you want me to do?
think of the 3 options, that one's the best, quote unquote, because it's a known entity. I don't know.
So I can either cut myself or cut Falfark. I just want to, in fact.
I mean,
confirm that
okay. The question is, what do we gain out of doing this?
Test of loyalty. I don't think we're gonna get anything.
I guess we would gain not having to fight them.
Right, and information about their
Yeah, that's also
lady.
true. Maybe information. I think it's probably fine. Worst case scenario, you can fuck them up probably. Turn undead to daylight.
Okay, so cut myself first, and then if things go fucky, do Falfark or Falfark, and just go right for the head.
I don't think.
Because
Yeah, I mean,
I don't mind cutting myself open. We've got multiple healers. I've got potions. Probably will be fine.
Maybe.
I'm tanky, maybe.
worst case scenario, I have Revivify, so.
Perfect.
Yeah, the death curse is done. I mean, still death is a little bit more easily found, but the death curse is gone. So you know.
I'll take out Hugh. I'm gonna just step slightly away from the chair.
No.
No, you want me to sit in the chair still?
Yes.
How can you
Can't get a good
properly
arc
eat a
of blood.
chair? Yeah.
See, if I'm sitting down, it's just gonna spill on the floor, not the chair. Standing up, it's gonna go onto the chair in a nice arc, like a waterfall.
Can you roll me persuasion? Roll that with advantage.
Yeah.
I don't know if it has that much force, but.
It's my blood. I can do what I want with it.
Okay, fair enough.
I rolled a 20.
Uh-oh.
Advantage, maybe. Nope.
Sit in chair now, or I will chop your little finger off first and feed it to Bob.
Right. I will. Sit
And then
back
throw you
down
into
in
the pink
chair.
room.
Yeah, I would like to avoid the pink room for now, thanks.
Dusseldorf pulls out from behind his back a literal bucket of blood that I've just scribbled onto the scroll of fabrication.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll. So Falfark is too busy to notice. The leader of these other fine fellows is not looking at you, so I'm just gonna roll once with these acolytes here to see if they notice you doing
Shit, nuts.
fuckery. Wow. I rolled
Yeah.
a 19. They are paying
Damn.
attention to you. You have a chance. Sleight of hand.
20.
Yeah, I would say sleight of hand.
Well,
They see this happen. One of them kind of walks towards you, and then as they do, they kind of step back a little bit. I'm gonna roll something here. Okay. They look at you, see what you're kind of doing, and then you notice Zabira, the sort of leader of this group, slowly starts walking towards the pink room.
Okay.
They stand in front of the pink room, and then look towards you.
Okay.
And then they kind of whisper, like stage whisper.
Mm-hmm.
My acolytes, tell me, the bright, weird, bald, not bald, white-haired one, trick. Its hand now touches the handle. Screams emanate from the door. No more tricks.
No more tricks. No, we're good. We're Gucci. We,
Listen to Falfark.
Uh-huh.
I am not so gentle.
Fine. Yeah, no, I'll go ahead and gut myself.
You do. Okay. Let's see. Take. Oh, hold on. That is not the correct amount of damage.
Okay.
There it
Oh my
is.
God.
10d10 plus 20 as you cut, and you notice that the axe magically starts to move on its own and just blood splatters
Damage?
everywhere. Unmitigated force damage.
Damn. Alright. I choose to stay up with 1 HP.
Okay.
Got him.
Wow. So far
You're
sees you basically
insane on my
into the
screen.
chair. Blood splatters everywhere. And as he's get excited seeing you basically kill yourself, he stops. You stand back up. The blood completely coats the entire chair.
Enough!
Looks at you. Looks at the rest. And it waves its hand. Bob! Offering chair. We must feast. You may go. And they wave you away.
Great. Thanks for your cooperation.
Bob bounces and starts drinking. You see this almost like leech sucker at the bottom of the bouncing little triangle start drinking up the blood, and Falfark with its hands, they start to mutate, start scooping it up like soup. The others look at you. The one still has its hand on the door and looks at you, Sabir, and says, "You may go, but your kind do love to find secrets. Beyond this door is more pain and suffering, but maybe something material, something shiny, something of value, or death. I will walk away.
Mm-hmm.
You or your companions, feel free to open up the pink room. So, with that success, the cultists, or whatever they are, at least most of them, go back into their rooms and close the doors. This one goes in here, closes it, staying away from the light. This one goes in here. Two of the sort of lower end grunts kind of stand at the opposite ends of the hallways, watch you go by. But you are now free to continue.
Great. I think I might chug a potion.
Wow.
Just
Good play.
It might
It's
need
like
more
sheer
than
disappointment at you not dying. He's like, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I
not
mean,
just playing
you-
anymore.
Yeah, chug a
Lip.
couple greater healing. Yeah, that'll keep me going for a little bit. Well, my guts are no longer on the floor, at least. Thank you. So, your mistress lady gal.
Starts drinking your blood.
Uh-huh.
What?
Can
I don't
you
know how to
can you
spell her
ping
name,
which
but-
door is the pink room?
To the southeast. Oh, someone opened it.
Sorry, I didn't.
I meant to
I-
ping
I-
it.
That's okay.
I
It's
didn't
alright.
see
Wasn't me
anything.
this time.
Hidden. Whatever's in there is hidden. It is into the southern portion
Oh,
of
okay.
the room.
Let's see where I am. Okay.
Right. So there's a bunch of bright pink liquid drag marks going into the
Mhm.
door. I already forget the lady's name.
I will
it
put that
starts
in the
with
chat.
M.
That's okay.
Moliarius. Missilaria. Yeah, like that.
Melina.
Melinia.
Okay. Lovely, thank you. She further down the way?
God. Yes. Now let us drink.
Okay.
They kind of wave you away.
You have fun with that. Well, we can go in the pink room that is screaming at me. Or we can get the heck out of Dodge.
What are the chances the people we're looking for are down in there?
No clue. I'm okay with going in the pink room if we're feeling okay going in the pink room. But it's probably going to be unpleasant, whatever.
And
it
it's
is.
probably going to be a lot of saving throws
Mm-hmm.
and checks. This might be a good time for you guys to do those potions that we purchased. Maybe just a little. I don't know.
I don't think it grants any advantages on saving throws, though, does it? Did I?
Advantage on saving throws you make
Oh,
to
okay.
avoid or end charmed or stunned condition on yourself.
Okay.
Well, it gives
That's
you
nice.
resistance to psychic damage.
Mm-hmm. All
I
right.
just feel like there's going to be a lot of PTSD after we're done with this room.
Oh yeah.
All right.
There's a little
well,
bit of PTSD now. I did just gut myself with my own weapon.
Mm-hmm.
It was great.
You're fine.
I'm
Totally
literally fine.
Can I make a nature check to discern what might have pink blood?
Sure.
Nope.
No clue.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think we should do it. I think it's fun. It's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm
well-
fine with that.
What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
Exactly. What is the worst thing?
I'll stand right here and wait for people to get maybe closer before opening the door to the hell dimension.
Yeah, I'll drink that.
Okay. As you're moving, let me make sure everybody's tokens are in
charge
place. Is Fenwick? Fenwick, are you back where you are, or did you move at all?
I'm inside of the room.
Okay. Alrighty. So, at this point, sort of finishing up our episode here, our session, you open up the strawberry cow milk room, and inside is pools and pools of this strange, pinkish, somewhat purplish liquid. The room has like a bed that's covered in this goop. There seems to be maybe like a desk. You can't tell if there's anything on it until the goop starts to reverberate. You start to hear screams, cries of the dam, calling out, screaming out towards you as this like wave of goop pushes past. I need those in the front, actually, as well as Fulwin, to please make me strength saving throws.
Okay, that I can do.
Well,
As like a tidal wave, so Fulwin, you get knocked down, you'll take some damage. Kenrick, you stand true, as well as Subira. So only Fulwin, the rest do not take any damage and are not knocked down. Fulwin, you take a total of 10 piercing damage as this tidal wave turns into dozens, if not hundreds, of small mouths and teeth. They start to scream and howl as these pools split into 4 large goops that look like this. Setting up for next time. Also, Fulwin, I forgot to mention you are now knocked prone. I would love everybody to roll initiative. I'm going to add advantage to my lovely little creatures as you see basically 4 piles undulating of this.
Guys, I got bad news.
Uh-oh.
I think I'm gonna use my inspiration to.
Did you roll a 20 again?
You did roll a 20 again.
yeah.
Oh my god.
All right,
Another
19
20.
is better.
Alright, where are my creatures? Here's my creature handouts. As 4 of these things lunge out at you all.
Oh, gibbering mouthers! I have missed you so much.
True classic.
Uh-huh.
They have advantage. They get 18.
Billy, you want to swap?
Fuck. Joe, we got a classic.
We got a classic?
We got
Oh
a
boy,
classic.
you can send it to me. What happens?
Fireball casted 4th level on yourself. Are we gonna have another fucking Lars incident, Connor?
Not that classic.
Say I won't.
Not that classic. Where the fuck are
Okay.
you?
Oh no.
I don't care how small the room is. I said cast fireball so only the edge touches Fulwin.
Only Fulwin. Another classic. Oh boy, this is gonna change the whole encounter. All right, so all your hard work is gonna change.
Who's getting cursed?
Well, just ignore the fact that there were 4 other options that I could have chosen, but I chose this one because it's really fucking funny.
So, Fulwin, you land on the ground. You splat. These teeth lunge out. These piles of mutated sort of flesh undulate this pinkish sort of purplish ooze. They're just gibbling like crazy. And as you do, you make a little toot, a little fart, one might say, a little bit of twinkling pinkish starlight that flies out from your backside. And as you fall down, seeing these things ready to devour you, everyone, you all begin to hear a what? And then clapping of hooves, like a horse.
A unicorn.
A beautiful swarm of light gently falls by Falfark as somehow, some way, a small little portal from the Feywild opens up, just pierces through the tip of a horn as a unicorn magically appears. The cultists look in fear of this unicorn. The unicorn looks towards you all, neighs in excitement as it, as well as the cultists and Falfark, all add themselves to the initiative.
Right.
Holy cow.
Subira has the big anime sparkly eyes now because it's a unicorn.
It's a fucking unicorn.
Oh,
Let me
fuck.
I'll add a hand out of this because it is a majestic unicorn. Since the unicorn summons in, it will bless you all. So you now also have bless for the entire fight, like as the status. No need to concentrate. So you are all blessed. Also, in addition, because the unicorn loves you so much, and because of how ridiculous this is, everybody gets 21 temp HP.
Okay.
Bless up. Bless up.
And because
bless
Joe
up.
realized this is bad, maybe.
Now we're fine.
Well, yeah, I mean, this thing summons in, it wants to destroy all evil. These things are very evil. So they're all going to be joining in. But yeah, that is a good spot to end it for next time. I'm going to have to do some initiative stuff for my end. Let me get the handout here. But this is fucking ridiculous. What's our unicorn's name? Jonathan? Okay.
No, John. Jon.
John? Oh.
Yes, John. Johnny's a pretty unicorn, absolutely.
Can't
God,
make
that's
the
such
John
nice
down.
art.
Thanks. Appreciate
That
it.
is some spectacular art. Look at how majestic. All right, John the Unicorn has joined you all. You have made a new friend, but now all the enemies are hostile in the room. Adventurers, thank you for joining us for a ridiculous session. Some great roleplay. Some good work with that, honestly. You know what? Since how well you did, Subir, I'm going to give you DM inspo again because that was.
Thank you.
This could have gone a completely different way, and
Yes, it could have.
you would have all been completely fine. Curiosity killed the cat, as it were, but now with the 20, John joins the fray and now really shakes things up. Wow. John the Unicorn. Ridiculous. Get a 9. My mouthers. But yeah, so I think you're not going to be here though next week.
No, that's so sad.
That's sad. I feel bad having a session of a unicorn and you're not even going to be in it.
I mean, I'm
I
I feel like
fine
this
to-
is for you. Do we want to hold off and
I
just
don't-
take
I
it
don't
easy?
care. It's up to you.
That's fine.
Okay.
We can do a
We want
week
to hold
off.
off,
Yeah.
take a week off.
Thank
Okay,
you.
no problem.
Okay.
No big deal. I think that's a good little cliffhanger. So, next time would be the 13th of May. Let me check my schedules
Mhm.
because I know May is a little bit busy for me.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm good. I have my May. I've got my anime convention that's on the 15th. We're just going the one day.
Fun.
I've got the Pokemon Museum that's coming to Chicago, so we're going to that on the 27th.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
I've got my cousin who's now graduating from med school. I got to deal with that.
Oh boy.
And a family thing for Rebecca's family. So there's like a bunch of shit.
Hmm.
It's one of those busy months. But I don't think any of that affects our D&D except... No, yeah, because the Pokemon Museum was early in the day, so it would be fine. It won't affect us at all. So.
And then you can share pictures and tell us all about it.
Oh, yeah, you know we will.
Yes.
We'll take a lot of pictures. Cool. Let me get our other baddies into the initiative. This
I
is gonna
definitely
hurt.
heard the word baddies and assumed there were a bunch of like tweens or something in the.
Oh, they,
Yeah.
you know, they are all just beautiful queens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, tweens, like TWEENS.
I was gonna say queens, but they can be whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned to roll with the punches. So Fulfark, they were munching on the chair. I will give them disadvantage on initiative because they're so busy lapping up the blood. Same with the Encephalophon Gemule. So 7 on a crit.
All right, I'm gonna end the stream. Bye,
It's gonna be a busy
chat.
room.